101.9 RXP from Led Zeppelin 4, going to California. Matt Pinfield and Leslie Frey, it's a rock show. Good morning. It's 9:48, and we have our last contestant for 311's In the Band contest. And once again, I want to introduce our judges. Jesse Maldonado from Jive Records, 311's label. Ron Poor from Atlantic Records. Rhett Miller, of course, from the old 97s. And Doug Broad, the editor of Spin Magazine.
We actually have our final contestant, Pete Stample. Good morning, Pete.
Pete Stample, right? And, you know, everybody thought maybe you were related to the folk singer, Pete Stample. You say you get, like, people that hit your Facebook page?
Yeah, I get a lot of Facebook requests from a lot of strange people out there.
Yeah. And isn't Pete Stample probably, like, at least 20 or 30 years older than you, probably? I mean, yes.
At least. I played with, like, Bob Dylan
Yeah.
in, like, the 60s.
Pete, where are you from?
I'm from Flushing, Queens.
Flushing?
Yeah.
How long have you been singing?
Not really much of a real-life singer. I'm pretty much just the default singer in my friends' rock band parties.
And are you a big fan of 311?
I am a huge fan. I have seen them 112 times.
What?
Whoa!
Oh,
You've seen 311 112 times. Now that's a 311 fan.
Yeah, I've been around.
When did you discover
I've been
it?
around.
Do you work?
I do work too, yeah. I discovered them, I remember I was watching 120 Minutes in 96.
Woo! There you
So
go.
late at night, saw the video, and I was hooked. A few days later, my cousin brought over the first 3 records, and just, I was, for life there.
That's great. I'm glad you could see it on my show, and I want to tell you something else. Leslie actually did this in Atlanta, too, and the band loved doing it so much that we decided to bring it up here to RXP.
They actually said this was the greatest contest they ever did, and they wanted to do it again here in New York City. Actually have a real fan replace Nick Hexum for one song and be on stage and sing and have the band be the backup band.
Sounds great.
So that's why we're doing it again. It's I'm in the Band. So Peter, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, you're going to do the first verse and the first chorus, all right, Pete? You got it. It's I'm in the Band. Pete Stample, our last contestant, 101.9 RXP.
You've changed your tune many times since we met, but I'll always recognize you. You are part of me. I feel you, whether in Jamaica or in the Angel City. You're such a gift to me. Ooh. Hey you, I gotta tell you, my longtime friend, I think of all those years you saw me through tears and the good times that we spent. Hey you, you're my constant companion. You always let me explain just what I'm saying, and we've just begun.
Pete Stample, everybody!
Yeah!
Pete Stample, and now we go to the judges, and we'll start with Jesse Maldonado from 311's record label, Jive Records.
Pete, I think you tricked us. I liked it. I think you were very good. I think you became Nick. Good. I loved it.
Thank you.
All right, Ron Poor from Atlantic Records. Ron, what's your opinion?
I don't think you've seen the band enough. Jessie thanks you for keeping her employed. Her checks. I think you did amazing. I think we were sitting here waiting for one more and didn't know what to expect. I think you came out and killed it. Good work.
Thank you.
Very good. And going over to Doug Broad, editor of Spin Magazine. Doug.
I thought you did really, really well, Pete. I'm just impressed that you've probably seen the band 10 times a year for the past 15 years. That's amazing.
It's about 10 years I saw that.
Oh, wow.
So you've done some serious traveling. You haven't stayed in the tri-state area to see them, have you?
No, I've been all over about 30 states.
So you don't work, right?
No.
Do the band know you?
I'm actually a full-time engineer.
Oh, great.
Wow.
And
Where do you work? In the area here?
No, actually out on the island.
Okay, great.
Um,
Want to give a shout out to your co
Yeah, I want to say hi to everybody out there at BAE Systems. They're all gathered around a radio right now.
Okay, great. And last but not least, is that what I meant to say?
That's right.
Rhett Miller of the old 97s. Rhett, what do you think of Peter's performance?
Pete, you were great, man. You nailed it. You brought it. I could tell that you've been listening to the band forever and sung along at every one of those shows. And thank God for fans like you. Those guys are very lucky to have you.
That's great.
All right, we're going to let the judges huddle for a few minutes. We're going to come back and decide the winner of I'm in the Band for 311 101.9 RXP.
And it's the Red Hot Chili Peppers, little scar tissue, on New York's Rock Experience 101.9 RXP. Cool.